Alright, we are good.
So I can begin?
Go ahead.
We're in a forest! Yeah, we're in a forest. We made it off the boat. So, we're here, we did it. It was long, it sucked.
You guys are in the forest. You're waiting to be told, like, you can go in. And you have this guide in front of you. Who, just for, like, a brief minute, you have a chance to, like, try to ask him anything he may know.
How treacherous is this area?
It's pretty bad, man. Probably gonna die.
Okay, but, like, how do I not do that?
Don't let things kill you.
Are you selling any wares?
No.
Alright, well, I have stuff that I need to sell.
Well,
lots of trash that I picked up along the way. Take this, and this.
You get to our recycling center.
Oh my gosh.
Save.
Which way should we go? Which way is the quickest way to our objective?
You want one of those amulets?
Yes.
Alright. Well, you guys seem like a bunch of rookies, so what would be the easiest? And he starts, like, scratching his beard and seems to be, like, really lost in thought for a moment.
Hey, I actually caught that. Don't think easiest for rookies. Think most efficient for shinobi.
Well, there's a watchtower that has one of them, but you're gonna find a lot of tuning.
Do you know where one is at that is kind of out of your way to get to? Something that a lot of people would really not want to go for, just for the sake of it being a pain.
Probably off in Dead Man's Well.
Well, guys, you want to go to Dead Man's Well?
Am I gonna be a dead man if I go?
Probably.
This guy thinks that regardless...
Alright. Hold your horses.
You know, I tried going through here when I was 15. Me, 6 of my buddies. I'm the one that made it out.
Oh, well, that's very sad. Anyways, here, take these seeds. I'm gonna do seeds.
Are you handing that to the party or to this guy?
To the party.
Alright, do each of you guys accept the seed?
I do. Yes.
Yoro?
Suppose.
Alright, and Hanzo will take his. So you guys have decided on Dead Man's Well. After a few minutes, you guys have asked this guy some more questions. But you've been talking to this guy, and he tells you that Dead Man's Well is actually like a rundown cabin that someone had built in these woods long ago. And the amulet is actually inside the well itself. But there's all kinds of crazy creatures that inhabit the area over there. And this guy says that the area is haunted.
How would you recommend going in and going out? Like, would you recommend, like, just running through there? Is there traps? Like, what's the most efficient way you think to get the amulet out of this area?
Well, the easy part is getting the amulet. The hard part is getting it back to town.
What do you mean?
Well, I mean, these enemy teams see that you've got 1 out of the 10 ambulets. They're liable to try to steal it. And that's probably the easiest way to get one, is just take one from another team. Let them be.
Do you think we'd be better off letting somebody else get the amulet and then ambushing them?
I mean, it's what I would do.
Alright, well, I say we get to move on towards the Dead Man's area, and we'll just discuss our tactics on the way, right? Can you point us in the safest direction, please?
Yeah. Just go about 3 miles into the forest to the north. And then when you see the funny-looking tree, take a left. From there, go about 6 miles, and that's around the area you'll find the well.
Alright. Well, no time like the present.
And around that time, you see these little clock timers that you hadn't noticed before start ringing, and that's the signal for everyone to enter the woods.
Alright.
So, everyone go ahead and roll initiative, and that's how we'll take our turns.
I rolled an 18, so dirty 20.
Alright.
Or really dirty 21. It's a 21.
How do y'all know what to add on there?
It is.
You always add your
Oh, it is?
your dex and proficiency?
Yeah, I got 6.
Oh, well then mine's actually a +5, so I got 23.
Alright. So, he is first. Followed by Kyoko. Oh, you got 6? Okay, then Breezy, what was yours?
She hasn't rolled yet. She's gonna get a +6 as well, though.
Alright, Yoro?
She got a 17.
We're gonna do D20.
Yep.
8.
Alright, so you got 8.
8. Mm-hmm.
So, Sabishi, Sayuri, Yoro, and then Kyoko in the rear. And Hanzo will need to make a roll as well. Oh, what mischief is he going to get up to this time? And that'll be 10 with his modifiers. That'll be a 14. So, he will go after Sayuri. So, Sabishi, go ahead and make a perception.
Okay. See what we got, ladies and gents. 15. Plus my mod. What is perception? That's wisdom, right?
Yes, perception
I'm always
is
asking
wisdom.
this. And my wisdom modifier is... Oops, a +1. A 12 would be a +1, right? Or +2?
+1.
Okay, so I got a 16.
A 16?
Mhm.
You're looking around and you're checking out the surrounding area, looking for traps, other shinobi, things of that sort, and you're not really like seeing any signs of anyone else in this area just yet. You're not entirely sure if it's not just that they're like hiding really well. You feel like a little unnerved by the area itself.
I let everyone know that I'm like pretty uneasy and like I have a bad feeling about what's going on.
Why is that?
I keep my steady pace,
why
but
do you
it's
feel
just
that way?
I don't know. Maybe it's just like my shinobi sixth sense. I'm totally dead serious with her. I'm not like joking. I kind of like need that. It's like a gut feeling.
Oh, okay. Well, let me, see if I can do anything to help.
Next it will go to Sayuri.
Your turn. Your turn.
Alright, we are back. So, Sayuri, you're running through the woods. Sabishi seems to be leading you. You have vague directions on where to go, but you're not really sure like how much you personally trust him. For the moment, y'all are heading towards Dead Man's Well. But the guide did suggest that the easiest way to get an amulet may be just taking it from another team.
Us as a group, have we decided that we're going to like get the amulet the right way rather than taking it from another team?
I think so.
Or was that even discussed?
We haven't even discussed it yet.
I don't think we discussed it, but I just kind of felt like it was like an unspoken decision.
Well, I kind of feel like we should discuss it. Like if it's an unspoken decision, I want to know what that decision is. Like we're gonna find this house.
We're going to Dead Man's Well, and look, I hadn't even started talking about it, but personally, I kind of thought that we should get there, post up, and let somebody else in their team go in there and get that amulet and then ambush their ass when they come out and take it. I'm being realistic here. I feel like if we take the amulet, we'll just simply get ambushed. Hell, I've been wrong before, though.
I think he might be right, because if we're not the team that's going to think about taking it from another team, then there will be other teams that are thinking about taking it from another team. And I don't want to be the team they take it from, or that they attempt to take it from, because they're not going to take it from us.
But what if they try?
So you're saying just wait for someone to come along?
Yes.
Okay, but like the last time that had happened was Sabishi had like a bad feeling, right?
Yeah, that was just what I was kind of.
Yes.
I was just kind of looking around and was just like, man, I have a bad feeling about this. I kept going towards Dead Man's Well. I was just like basically saying aloud, yeah, guys, I've got a bad feeling about this, like Obi-Wan style, you know.
Okay, well, like I want to like look around to see if there's any other teams near or anything.
All right. That could be a perception or an investigation check. Your choice.
I guess I'm going to roll perception. See if we see anything around us. I rolled 17.
17. You're looking around, and just faintly in the distance, you can hear like the unmistakable sounds of battle. It's not like heading your direction, but it seems like some teams are already like bumping into each other.
I think that we should heighten our stealth, guys, and like try to hide out, like Sabishi said, and like and maybe ambush another team. But like for the most part, we should like hide out, make sure that they don't find us.
All right. Sayuri is suggesting y'all stealth.
I agree with her.
Yeah, this is not a bad idea.
All right. Everyone, give me a stealth check.
14.
I rolled 14 as well.
All right. So Sabishi and Sayuri are hiding together. Kyoko is hiding off on her own, and all right. So Kyoko and Hanzo are actually hiding together. Dylan, go ahead and give me a stealth check.
Yeah.
Roll your d20.
You hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, I do.
I said 10.
10. Alright, only one hiding by himself. Are y'all at the well, or do you want to be like setting up and like hiding out like away from the house and everything? It's pretty much like general like forest lands. Like this cabin has been completely overtaken by like vegetation and growth. You can even see like a tree growing up through part of it. And
I think we should like hide up in the trees, like around the house.
I was about to say, I think like there's the perfect amount of us to hide outside and have every direction pinned to see where they come from.
Alright. So, with that, I'll go ahead and say we'll pass on to the next person, which I believe is Hanzo, who is going to be just setting up some traps. Listen, if we're already sitting out here and waiting for these guys, doesn't it make a little more sense to get some added protection?
Yes. Hanzo, set the traps up.
Well, what kind of traps do you want me to set?
The ones you know how to make.
How about the ones that kick your...
Thank you.
He starts grumbling, but you see that using his sewing needle, he sets up like several trip wire traps that when activated will automatically like start like entangling like whoever gets hit with them.
Man, that is efficient, man.
As a backup, he also sets like a few paper bomb traps.
Are those manual detonate? Or those we touch them and they blow up? How do you got this going, bud?
I can like manually activate them, but it takes a little chakra.
What?
But if we throw enemy on them, they blow.
Pretty much.
Awesome sauce.
They step on him, I blow him up, and you see he starts like covering them up with like some leaves and like dirt and stuff to kind of like blend them in. And with that, we'll go to Euro. Everyone has like their different hiding spots. Where do you want to hide out, and like what do you want to do while everyone's getting this ready?
Stand out there in plain sight.
Jesus
No,
Christ.
I'm just kidding. No, I won't do that. So everybody else is in the trees?
I believe that like that's where everyone's gonna hide out. Is you all have like a lot of different trees you can hide out in this forest, and that's what Sabishi suggested.
If I'm with Sabishi, I'm over there sniffing his hair or something.
Go ahead and give me an extra stealth check.
Who?
With a sleight of hand, you can even grab a booty cheek.
You don't touch my ass.
Oh. What was going on?
Hey, I rolled an 18.
Alright. You're being very sneaky about it, but you're absolutely, like, just, like, creeping on Sabishi a little bit. You're invading his personal space and, like, just being a little too forward.
I have forgotten the objective of what we're doing.
You are lost in it.
Sauce.
Your crush is, like, right here. This is your time to shine. Alright. Is there, anything else you wanted to do, Yoro?
What did I do? I don't even know what I did.
Basically, you just asked if everyone was in trees.
Okay.
Where are you
Yeah.
at, Doug?
I guess in the trees. I guess we're in the trees.
Okay.
Are you wanting to set some traps of your own? Or are you trying to play lookout? Or, like, is there something you're wanting to do?
Yeah, I'm lookout.
Alright. Go ahead and give me an investigation check.
12. Did you hear me?
12?
Yeah, 12.
Alright, so you're playing lookout,
Yes.
and you're looking off in your direction. You notice that, like, the sounds of battle are getting closer, and in the distance you see a team heading your way. They appear to be, like, fleeing from someone else.
Sabishi. There's people.
Yes.
It's time to shine.
Don't
Alright.
worry, Yoro. We're gonna take these guys down. Let them know what hit them.
So, people are heading your way. Kyoko, you are last in line.
I can't remember his names.
Knowing these people are showing up, you get the first act of defense. What are you gonna do before they have the chance to get here?
God, shit. Feel rushed. Isn't Tree Explosion one where when they get close to it explodes?
Yep.
I want to use that.
So you want to set some traps with the tree leaf explosion?
Yeah.
Alright. I'm guessing you're just putting them, like, straight in the path. Alright. Well, then give me a brief second, and I will start preparing combat. Alright, so you guys have set your traps. Yoro has spotted an enemy team coming in, and Kyoko set up. All of you immediately began hiding in your area, and I am going to have these guys make a check to see if they notice any traps or any enemies around. They got a 17. So, just before they reach the house, they're pretty close to one of Hanzo's traps, and they immediately back off. They start looking around, expecting to find one of you guys, but they look around, expecting to find somebody, and all of you guys are hiding just out of sight. So, they start moving around slowly, and it appears to be a group of 5, but they also have a pet wolf that seems to be following them. Starting at top of initiative order is going to be Izzy. So these people are on the lookout. They know that somebody's close by, but they don't know where you guys are.
So ultimately though, like they know that someone's here.
Yes. They spotted some of Hanzo's traps just before they could trigger them, and now they're looking around for you guys.
Where's the people that was following them?
What? What people?
They were being chased.
I thought they were chased, yeah.
I imagine that's like a perception check for their turn, Austin.
Yep.
To be honest, like right now, I'm going to wait. I'm not going to do anything yet, so I'm going to pass.
You're going to continue hiding?
I'm going to continue hiding, but like I'm prepared to be attacked, to be found.
Breezy, I imagine you're following suit, or is there something you'd like to do?
No. Yeah, I'm a follow suit.
All right. Then we will go to the first one, who appears to be not really like the leader. They're kind of straggling off on their own a little bit, straying the furthest from the group. It appears to be a probably around 15-year-old male, and they're looking around like very cautiously. And I'm going to have them roll to see if they find anybody. And they got a 6, so no, they did not.
Damn.
So, then we'll go to Viv.
Lucky.
No, they did not.
I do chakra suppression.
Yes.
Alright. Roll for that.
It'll cost 5 chakra, and now, like, any checks to try to track you through your chakra have disadvantage.
Okay.
So, like, they can't sense you anymore.
Okay, well, I'm doing that.
Alright. Is that all you're trying to do?
I think I'm good. I don't think I could really, unless I could roll to stealth again to see if I hide any better.
You could try to make another stealth check. But if you mess it up...
I think I'm good. I'm just gonna risk it for the biscuit and stay here right now.
Alright. Then we're going to go to what looks to be the leader of the group. They're probably around the same age as Sayuri, around 14, but they have long dark hair that is kept, like, neatly braided and appears to go down to, like, her mid-back. She appears to be very physically strong and is looking around cautiously, when suddenly she punches a hole through the hut that's been overtaken, and immediately some of the walls begin crumbling down. Where are you, bastards? I know you're there! Fight me, or die like cowards! Is anyone gonna come out? Anyone want to trade blows with this?
Nah, I think I'm good.
Maybe for another time.
Maybe another time? Alright.
Yeah, that punch looked pretty strong.
Then we will go to the next one. This is a young man. Appears to be the youngest out of the group. Much like Yoro, he appears to have like some white hair, but upon like looking further, you can see that it's just really, really platinum blonde. Like, it's not white, but it's so bright that it looks white. And he is walking around, and he's going to make his check to see if he finds anybody. That'll be a no. Alright, Dylan, it is your turn.
I think we're gonna fight on this one. I think this guy's gonna catch us.
Kind of in mind with Yoro at this point. Like, they know that we're here somewhere, but they're too suspicious. Like, wow, we either eventually act or we're going to get spotted and attacked first.
That does appear to be where y'all are at right now. You can keep hiding, but eventually someone's gonna give in, and there is gonna be a fight.
Honestly, at this point, Kyoko, I think that you should make a clone and send it into the shack to go get the amulet, because, yeah, I think that we have to fight. Like, I think that our plan is, like, not exactly shot, but I think that them spotting our traps kind of, like, once we start fighting with these guys, like, we're gonna make noise and other people will know that we're here.
We can just use the traps later in the fight. Just back them into them.
I don't even think we have time to get the traps. Like, I think
I mean, like, if you have to.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I'm just saying, like, Tsubishi is suggesting to Kyoko that she should send a clone to get the amulet, because, like, I think our plan has been shafted because we've been spotted by these people, basically, is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm super full, but yeah, that's all I wanted to say. You can continue, Dylan, with your turn.
Alright, before we go any further, let me do something real quick, because I actually have the Roll20 map ready.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you might need to get that ready, because I don't know how far they are from me.
And, I can send pictures to Dylan.
Come on.
Oh.
Oh, killing me.
Dylan's gonna kick their ass.
Going in guns blazing.
Well, we have time to strategize. They haven't seen us yet, Yoro. I'm speaking to you in character right now. And if you want, and this goes for everybody here, I will try to get as many of them into one genjutsu as I can to make it that much easier to eliminate them.
Yeah, this will be your chance to, like, try to strategize while I get this set up.
That's what I'm saying, and I'm letting y'all know that now in case, like, you don't want to, like, you know, like, fire up the third gate and just fucking, like, charge in, Dylan. So, like, you're more than welcome to do whatever you see fit for your character, but this is a strategy.
I wasn't going to.
I don't know what you're doing.
I was gonna go in with a chain lightning bolt, but, like, if I have to, I can wait for you to do that, then I can do mine. Then hit them all at once with it.
Now,
Big
this
attack.
is something I have spoke to y'all about, but we haven't really got much of a chance to, like, talk about it.
Okay.
Combination techniques. I've asked y'all to, like, try to come up with different ideas for a team move. And y'all had the time to prepare it beforehand. You were able to set some traps. And y'all have had time to talk. Like, you could try to go for, like, a team move and maybe wipe out a couple of these guys at once.
I have an idea. Sorry, I was at a distance. I have an idea. And it might sound crazy, but it could definitely work.
I fucking like crazy. Shoot.
Okay, so I can make a clone of myself using my nature energy. They wouldn't really be able to detect that because it is nature energy, which would probably give me advantage on stealth if I were to use, that. But besides that, hang on, let me take off my headset so I can talk without hearing myself. So anyways, I'd make a clone, and basically, I would send them to, do,
So you're trying to use the house as a trap?
I'm trying to use the house as a trap, but the clone would be doing the fighting, I would retreat into the house, they would, either keep fighting the clone or, chase me into the house, and as crazy as it sounds, when I'm in there, I think you guys should set it on fire. I know it sounds crazy,
say no more! Say no more, Vivian! I'll set that motherfucker ablaze, bro.
I need you to trust me on this one.
Be prepared for screaming from me.
That's fine.
I almost have you guys ready for a map, but I'm still getting it set up.
And one final detail. When I'm in there,
when we know what's the signal,
there might need to be a barrier. Maybe.
just do a wood barrier around yourself.
You can.
How far away is the shack from Sawston?
The house is it's within distance where you could easily make it there in a turn, but it would be trying to avoid everyone seeing you.
But it's is it right below us? It's right below us, right?
I imagine y'all are high up in the tree branches, kind of using that as cover. So it would be below you, but very easy to access. You can get there in a turn for sure.
Well, Viv said light it up, with the clone in there. I have 2 paper bombs. Right now in this current moment, can I free throw them down on it, or do I need to wait?
She's saying she's going to use her wood clone to lure them in there, and then while they're trapped in the house, set a barrier around the house and burn it.
Oh, I didn't hear that part. That makes it a tad bit more clever rather than just some fucking finesseful blowing up. Alright, so that's Sayuri right there.
Oh yeah, give me a second, I'm sorry. Okay, so I can up the rank of these, right? If it's a low rank technique, I could, okay.
By using more chakra, you can put it to a stronger level, and sometimes that can result in entirely new techniques.
Okay, so I have a confinement barrier or a perimeter barrier, and I don't know which one would be better, but both of those I could obviously enhance the rank.
A confinement barrier is for keeping them closed into that area. A perimeter barrier would require a little bit more setup. So confinement would probably be your better go-to.
Alright. Well, how much chakra do you think? Because on here it says that it takes 5 chakra, and I don't even know what.
So
that comes out to.
Level would require 10 chakra, but they might be able to break out of that. So you'll probably want to go for something that's C rank. And
yeah, can we do 25 chakra, 25 or 30 chakra?
For 20 chakra, you can make it a C rank barrier, and it'll be really hard for them to actually escape.
Alright, let's do 20 chakra then.
Alright.
Hey, Kyoko, do you want me to throw this scroll in there? It contains a rabid wolf.
I don't think that.
a rabid wolf with that fucking house fire.
I don't think that would be necessary. But
I was just asking. I just thought I'd ask.
Like, that could also work to scare them off if you, like, set it, like, out on them. It would at least distract, like, probably the animal easier.
Just hold on to Oliver for a little bit longer. I named him Oliver.
Sabishi named him Oliver, not Israel.
Okay. So this is canon?
This is canon.
100%. That is so cool, Brianna.
All of these
that's
characters are absolutely like the accurate representations. We're working on getting a model for Yoro. Up in the top, you can see Hanzo and Kyoko are like up in the trees over here, and these are just like the different like team people.
I'm an adorable little kid.
I'm sniffing your hair.
I'm just like,
She is canonically sniffing your hair.
and I canonically just don't care because I'm weird.
I just need one more thing, and enemies will be done. Izzy, if you can do me a favor and send this to Dylan so he can see everything.
The map, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got you.
I can now have sound effects also playing for like
Just give me
those
one
on the
fucking
map.
second.
And
I'm about to make it like 10,000 times better.
while I am doing this, since I'm recording, it's also catching it on the recording. So I'll be able to add these in, and you guys can like hear different sound effects when you watch the video. But now it is time for battle. We're going to let's see, whose turn is it? Dylan, I believe it is your turn.
He passed.
All right.
I was ready to battle like Izzy. I'm ready.
Well, since they don't know where you guys are, like, you can always try to launch a surprise attack on them. After Dylan, it will go to one of the enemies, and then Hanzo. And then there will be one more enemy before it goes back up to Sabishi.
Just if I go out there, it'll ruin the plan.
Alright. If you want, you can also do what's called holding an action, which is basically like you can have something prepared and wait for like a signal to like launch it or something.
Okay, I'll do that with the chain lightning. I'll just have that ready.
Just like if Kyoko gets attacked or something.
Yeah.
Alright. But Kishi is on the lookout. He is on the prowl. And Dylan, as the closest person to him, I need you to make a stealth check. If you get lower than a 15, he finds you.
16, I think. Or, yeah, 16.
Barely able to hide. You see this dog Sifa, or not dog, but a wolf, is hanging around right by the tree that you're hiding in. You know it's after you, but it just can't place where you're at. And then it will go to Hanzo is hiding over by Kyoko. Are you sure about this whole clone idea?
I feel like as long as I'm the one that goes in there, everything should be fine.
No. I could throw up a hidden mist jutsu or something to make it a little safer. If they start blind firing, who knows what could happen. We'll make it a lot harder for him to escape.
If you feel like that's necessary, then I'll allow it.
I mean, I'm not saying it's necessary. I'm just saying, if you're not, if you're worried about anything, I can help out.
Got it, Chief.
Hanzo is gonna sulk quietly over in the corner. Then we're going to go back up to Izzy. what exactly are you gonna do?
So I can target, like, I can't remember. I'm gonna look at my stuff, but I can target up to 6 or 8 people with genjutsu, right? Or is it 4? Hold on a second. Okay, I can target 4. I can target 4 people with a genjutsu.
All right.
Okay, so I'm looking on the map. Do you not have a sprite for the dog?
I do. It's right underneath Hero.
I'm gonna target them with my pillars and genjutsu.